You wouldn't even
Interesting.
see
All
that.
right. So, so the other
What's the
question.
second? What was the second question? Yeah, sorry. Go.
Yeah, the
I
second
want to
question.
hear the teasing ones too, as well. So the teasing, we talked about the actual putting their hands on someone in terms of the brain,
Okay.
the teasing part. And then Bob, I'll hush.
Absolutely. You mean the solutions that I have? Okay,
Correct.
so one of them is to say the word and. I call it the and shield. And basically, like Wonder Woman has a shield and Captain America have a shield. Any word that you say to an adult or to a child other than and is going to keep the bullying going. So I do assembly programs where I bring out my and shield. It's like Captain America shield. I'm going to see if my love can go grab it. So I'll show everybody. But what I do is I show the kids how to say the word and then also do something called the power look, which is you looking at the top of the forehead. The power look, I originally was teaching teachers when I do my behavior mastery program. You look at the top of the forehead, all the micro expressions in your face go blank, and it goes from this to that because I'm looking at the top of the screen. So what happens is when you do that to another human being, instead of all the little micro expressions that happen, the eyes get bigger, you're looking at the top of their forehead and you go, and so the person goes, you're stupid, you're ugly, and you're dumb, your hair looks stupid. And you do that enough times, the bully doesn't get the response that they want because their brain, when they see a micro expression on your face change, or you say nah or whatever, or leave me alone, then their brain just gets that dopamine dump that they're looking for. If they don't get that dopamine dump because you're not responding, then they just go on to somebody else. And by the way, this stuff works just as easily with adults. If you have adults in your life, especially like, we're getting around the holidays, which is around the time where we're all supposed to come together and hang out with people that we really don't like, or we would actually see them during the regular year. And then that person that's going to come there and say this thing and that thing to you, just instead of worrying about that person that's going to be mean to you or just going to get under your skin or push your buttons, just go and I've done that to a relative and they're like, what is this and thing? And then they left me alone, never bugged me again.